I hope I pronounced your last name correctly.
It's okay. I always joke. There's 11 letters and none of them are in the right place, so don't worry. My students call me Dr. S for that reason. So
I can do that, Dr. S. Please proceed.
Hello, councillors and mayor. I'm Dr. Emily Scherzinger, Dr. S, and I work as a postdoctoral fellow and a teacher at McMaster University. I also live in Hamilton, in particular Ward 3, but today I come as an individual representing my small but mighty family. I feel that I am uniquely positioned to speak to you on the issue of the police services budget. And this is because I am an academic who studies and teaches the history of policing and the role of the police and how they play a part in the abuse of disabled populations. But more than anything, I am also a constituent that lives in an area that is over-policed and impoverished. I am disabled. My partner is disabled. He has epilepsy. And in case you didn't already know, on October 6, 2022, the police tasered a black epileptic man at his workplace, Canadian Tire, which is just down the street from the apartment that I share with my partner. The paramedics called the police over a, quote, combative patient. What these paramedics should have known is that many epileptic people are combative in the post-seizure or post-ictal phase. Their brain is literally full of electricity, and they're not always aware of their actions. My partner has gone so far as trying to climb under the kitchen sink, thinking it was our bed. So, to review, besides tasing this man, who is already having an electrical response in his brain, the police officers then used a neck hold to restrain him. This neck hold is now known as the cause of death of George Floyd. These police officers could have murdered this man because all of the factors unfortunately aligned. He could have been killed by the shocks from the taser during or after an epileptic episode. He could have been strangled by the neck hold. And in response, the Hamilton police spokesperson, Jackie Penman, told CBC Hamilton that the police, quote, appreciate that the individual's medical condition may have affected the events as they unfolded, end quote. This is an inappropriate response to what is, for many of us, an issue of life and death. And this is not an isolated incident. As a longtime member of Ward 3, I've seen firsthand the way that the police scare my community. When a police car rolls down my street, my neighbors and I run inside. Police have knocked at my door at 11 p.m., midnight, and 1 a.m., asking for information on my neighbor's car. I have watched the police use neck holds on my neighbors across East Hamilton, and these people are not criminals. They are just existing in an area that is their home. I am asking you, do not approve the proposed 6.71 increase to the police services budget. They have enough. And they have demonstrated that what they do with this money is hurt constituents, as well as escalate situations that need to be met with compassion and care and medical knowledge. We need more. My community needs more. We are being bled dry. I'm scared for the one that I love most in this world, who I would do anything for. He has had seizures in public. He has hurt himself. People have hurt him. I am scared for him and for my friends and community members that are young, racialized, and, like me, disabled. I'm asking that you, Councillor Narinder Nan, take meaningful action here. Vote against this proposed increase. As your constituent, you represent me, and my voice does not matter less just because I am disabled. I am not okay with the police being funded in my community at the expense of essential services, like the Boys and Girls Club, where I volunteer packing meal kits because the children sometimes can't afford to eat. Let's feed our communities and house our neighbors. I am begging you, please, reallocate the budget to existing community-led organizations that serve our vulnerable communities. The police are not serving us. We cannot reform them, and they do not keep us safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Scherzinger, for your eloquent and passionate presentation, and we really appreciate it. Does anyone have any questions for our delegate? Seeing none, we thank you for your presentation today. Our next delegate is item